Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to like out there doing this work of faith and labor of love, true sincerity. Right, I just want to get into a quick topic, just about the mindset of our people, and the pollution of Babylon the Great, man, So this is the book of Micah 2. Matter of fact, that's good right there. I'm gonna start at verse 7. O thou that art named the house of Jacob, is the spirit of the Lord straitened? Are these his doings? Do not my words do good to him that walketh uprightly? So so it's like the Lord is like, to you that are called Jacob, is the spirit of the Lord straightened? Are these his doings? Meaning, like, within you, are you straight within your spirit of your doings? Is what you're doing? It's basically like, what you're doing in the spirit is not right. So how can you sit well with that? Are these his ways? Because our people, they know when something is wrong, but yet they just want to do it anyway. So the Lord is like, is the spirit of the Lord straightened? No, it's not with Jake, because they obviously see what they're doing is wrong, but yet they want to do it because it makes them feel good, man. That's the spirit of a nigga, straight up and down. Do not my words do good to him that walketh uprightly? Even of late, my people is risen up as the enemy. So the Lord say, even of late. So that applies still to this day, even of late. But our people risen up as the enemy. Ye pull off the robe with the garment from them that pass by securely, as men averse from war. The women of my people have ye cast out from their pleasant houses. From their children have ye taken away my glory forever. And this is what America has done to our people. This is what America has done to our people. On every level, way, shape, and form possible, man. You could take it to a physical, you could take it to a mental level. What the women of my people have ye cast out from their pleasant houses. Now that's literal, but the Lord does things manifold ways, but the way that my mind personally thinks too, I always think of it, or to try to get as much of it out of each scripture as possible. And just what our houses, our bodies being the temple, which is our house, meaning what they cast them, the ways of America has cast our woman out of their own right mind frames, man. Because your house, your temple, your body, it all begins with your mind and your mental, your spirit, man. So they've completely got our women to be cast astray from the ways of the Lord. They not nowhere near in their right mind, man. They was barely in their right mind back then, let alone today, So how the scriptures say, what? Rise up, ye women are at ease. America has polluted them. Their mind is completely out of whack. The women of my people have ye cast out from their pleasant houses. From their children have ye taken away my glory forever. Because as long as this place stands, when it says forever, as long as this place stands, our people are going to be destroyed mentally. But the Lord have begotten or chosen a few good men, to rise up for him against the evildoers, and that's just how the Lord has it. But as long as we're in this state, currently now, until Yahweh Shah makes the second return, hey, things are going to be this way. So the Lord's glory is not seen within his people as it should be, because we're supposed to be, as a nation, not just us prophets, but as a nation, we're supposed to be the ambassadors of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, the living embodiment of him upon the earth. A people that represents him as a whole. We prophets, we do it to the best of our ability, but what will be more greater? Just a few men doing it, or a whole nation giving praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua and walking uprightly within his name, man? That would put way more fear in the people than you see a few men sprinkle here, some men sprinkle here, and some men sprinkle there. But Esau knows that we're on the uprise, man. Um, Arise, ye depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. That's why the scriptures is constantly talking about wine, how Esau has polluted us, with their wine, man. And how they polluted the nations with their wine, you know. Real quick, let me go to Revelation. What verse I want to go to? Yeah, Revelations 18:3. For all nations had drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Because what? Wine is known to make people do what? A bunch of ridiculous things. And so Esau and his philosophies is represented as wine and making now people do what? Nothing but ridiculous things, man. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. So this is what our people worship. This is what our people honor within the society. They worship and they honor bullshit. What? Because folly is set in great dignity, and money is set in great dignity within this current world. But what does the Lord say about that, man? Ecclesiastes 7:12. For wisdom is the defense, and money is the defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. So it's a balance with things. But what? The wisdom is what carries you through all things, regardless of the fact, Because wow, we're walking not in the wisdom with man's eyes, but we're walking with wisdom in the stead of Yahweh Shemiah Shah. That's what separates us from the rest of the world. That's what separates us from the rest of our people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because we walk with the wisdom of Yahweh Shemiah Shah, not with the wisdom according to this world. All right. 1 Corinthians. Let me start at let me just start at verse. All right, start at verse 25. All right, 1 Corinthians 1:25. Matter of fact. Let me go to verse 24. But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Yahweh Shah, the power of the Most High and the wisdom of the Most High, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. So the simplest thing that we learn within this truth of who we are is wiser than anything upon the face of this earth. Why? Because this is the essence, man. What they say, what? If you don't know where you're from, how are you going to know where you're going, or whatever that damn saying is? It's plain as people don't even know who the hell they are. So how can they go any further forward when you don't even know where you come from? And the whole world is being lied to, man. That's how we know that it's so much power within these scriptures, because just in this one verse alone, it says so much, man. Lord willing, one day really pick this apart, because it's, man, you could go into a million different things off of this, man. Off of this one scripture alone. That's the depth of Yahweh Shemiah Shah. That's the wisdom and the riches is the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High, man. The riches of the Most High is the knowledge and wisdom, man. That's the riches, because it covers all things. Going back to what? Money is the defense and wisdom is the defense. You know what I'm saying? So we see the Most High gives that perfect balance with everything, but it all starts with that wisdom. But our people can't obtain it because they too caught up on the ways of Esau and going after the almighty dollar. And that's what it's all about to them, man. You got to know how to balance things, And if you're going after money, you should just be going after money just so to make your situation straight, depending on what your situation is, or if particularly you might not want to work for Esau. All right, then, hey, start something of your own, you know what I'm saying? Something just to pay the bills or do whatever you got to do so you ain't got to work for Esau. And then you have more time for the word. You have more time for the Lord. You have more time for the brotherhood. Things like that, man. You know? So, going on, what was that? Verse 26. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and Yahweh have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. So everything is backwards. Everything is as backwards within the society, and the things that people will hold so near and dear that seem so big to them, you know, and you could come with one simple argument and destroy that, you know, of everything that they may have believed in their whole entire lives, and they will try to argue you down and say, no, this is this is that, this is that. Well, I just brought the single argument and backed it by scripture, backed it by history, you know, whatever discussion we may be having, and I destroyed that thing that you think is mighty unto you, you know? It's that simple. It is that simple, man. Because that's how the most High works, and that's how powerful he is, you know, period. And base things of the world and the things which are despised have the Most High chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are, that no flesh should glory in his presence. But of him are ye in Yahushua, who of the Most High is made unto us wisdom and righteousness and sanctification and redemption. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, our people was caught up in it so much, but it's all about what? That knowledge, that wisdom, and that understanding of Yahweh Yahushua. Not the things of this society, which many people may trust in, you know, which many people may look up to, that actually means nothing, but in their eyes it means something. Why? Because the so-called white man said so. You got to dig much deeper than that, and the deepest you can go is these scriptures, which provides everything through the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua. You know, so you know, with that, you know, you just got to constantly duck and dodge the traps of Esau, duck and dodge the traps of Satan, the wiles of Satan, you know, continue to do what we do and fight this good fight, you know. So with that, you know, I hope this segment was edifying. And I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, double ones to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor of love, true sincerity. Shalom.